Someone is watching you with a level of obsession that's actually shocking. They get jealous when other people get your attention. They can't stand seeing you talk to anyone else. And here's what they're hiding from you. They're planning their approach, building the courage to pursue you because they know you're not average, and they're terrified you'll reject them. This person has money, real money, and they're about to spoil you in ways you've never experienced. Let me show you exactly who this is and when they're making their move. This is a soulmate reading about someone who's either just entered your life or is about to enter within the next 1 to 2 months. The energy here is intense. I'm talking obsessive thoughts, jealousy, desire, and genuine soul-level recognition. The Lover's card is sitting at the center of this reading, which tells me this isn't casual interest. This is divine partnership, the kind of connection that changes your life trajectory. And with the Eight of Wands flying out, mice literally flying out of the deck. This is happening fast, faster than you expect. Whether you've recently raised your standards and walked away from situations that weren't serving you, or you're currently in a phase where you're focusing on yourself and your own elevation, this message found you for a reason. The universe is bringing you someone who matches your energy, your ambition, and your worth. What I'm about to share will reveal who this person is, what they're secretly thinking about you, and exactly how this unfolds. Let's dive into what your guides want you to know. The Emperor and King of Pentacles are both present in your reading, and this combination is powerful. This person carries serious authority energy. I'm seeing someone who has built something significant, a business owner, an entrepreneur, possibly someone in investments or with social status in their field. This isn't someone working a regular 9 to 5. They have autonomy, control over their schedule, and financial abundance. With the Emperor's energy, they're structured, organized, disciplined. They didn't stumble into success, they built it methodically. There's a rigid quality to them, not in a negative way, but in the sense that they have standards and systems. They're strategic thinkers. When they want something, they don't move impulsively without a plan. Which is interesting because with you, the Eight of Wands shows they're about to break their own rules and act on impulse. The King of Pentacles confirms they're financially established. We're talking multi-millionaire energy here. Someone who can and will spoil you without thinking twice about it. Materialistic stability isn't a concern for them. It's already handled. Luxury is their baseline. Now physically, I'm seeing someone who could work with their hands. This might seem contradictory with the business owner energy, but think contractor who built an empire, real estate developer, someone in construction management, or even someone in a trade who scaled it into a massive operation. There's something grounded and physical about their work, even if they're running the show now. Specific details coming through. Strong Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This person embodies Capricorn's ambition, determination, and provider energy. I'm also seeing tall to medium large build. They have physical presence. Hazel eyes might be significant for some of you. Age range early 20s to 30s, though I'm leaning toward late 20s to mid 30s for most of you. Here's what's fascinating about their emotional state right now. They're experiencing something they're not used to. Uncertainty. The Emperor is typically confident and decisive, but with you, they're hesitating. The fear of rejection card appeared, and I need you to understand what this means. This person doesn't fear much. They've built empires, taken risks, succeeded where others failed. But you intimidate them in the best way possible. They're observing you, studying you, and the more they see, the more captivated they become. It's almost like they're trying to find a flaw, a reason to walk away and protect themselves from catching real feelings. But they can't. Every time they see you or think about you, they fall harder. Some of you might not look emotionally available or approachable. You give off an energy that says, I have standards and I'm not desperate. They sense this about you. They know you're not someone who will just fall at their feet because they have money or status. And this is precisely why they're obsessed. For some of you, this might be someone you already have your eye on. If that's your situation, the feeling is absolutely mutual. They're just trying to figure out how to approach you without fumbling it. They're planning their move, rehearsing conversations in their head, analyzing the perfect moment. For others, this is someone you haven't met yet, but you're about to, within 1 to 2 months, maximum. The Six of Swords suggests they might need to travel to you not across the world, but maybe they're in a neighboring city an hour or two away, or they frequent different areas than you usually do. When this meeting happens, it'll feel significant. You'll know. Their personality carries this interesting mix of confidence and hidden shyness. In business, in their regular life, they're commanding. But when it comes to genuine romantic interest, especially with someone they deeply respect, there's a vulnerable side they don't show often. You're going to bring that out of them. And here's the confirmation you need to hear. This is a soulmate connection. Not a casual dating situation. Not a let's see where this goes. Energy, this person is meant for you, soul contract, divine timing type of connection. The cards confirm this 3 separate times in this reading. They're independent, ambitious, and they've achieved a lot alone. They don't need someone doing this. Exactly why choosing you will mean everything. Now, before I tell you what's really going through their mind when they see you, let me pause for a moment. Hey beautiful souls, if you're already subscribed, thank you for being here. For anyone new, I'm Leo. I've been reading tarot and working with intuitive energy for years now. My goal is to bring you clarity on your divine love path while helping you stay empowered and never settle for less than you deserve. Now let's dive further, because this is where it gets intense. The Queen of Wands represents how they see you, and I need you to grasp the significance of this. They don't see you as just attractive or interesting. They see you as creative intelligence, as someone who can make something out of nothing, as a person who thinks outside the box and operates on a different frequency than most people. They've noticed your mind, the way you move through the world with this quiet confidence. You're not performing for anyone, not trying to prove anything, yet there's this undeniable magnetic pull around you. The Lover's card reveals the depth here. This isn't surface attraction. When they look at you, they're seeing their person, their match, the one who finally makes sense. Soul recognition is happening on their end. Whether they have the spiritual language to describe it or not, their soul knows you. Here's what's happening in their private thoughts. They're obsessed with how you look, how you dress, how you carry yourself. Something about your aesthetic captivates them, but it goes deeper. They're fascinated by the contradiction you present. A lot of people have misjudged you, assumed you were one thing based on your appearance, and then discovered you're intellectually sharp, emotionally intelligent, spiritually aware. You're the classic case of someone who seems like one thing on the surface but reveals profound depth once people actually engage with you. They find this irresistible. In moments when they're alone, they're thinking about you, imagining scenarios. The I want you energy is strong here. They're attracted to you physically in an intense way, and the chemistry is undeniable. But there's also this emotional component where they want to know your thoughts, your dreams, your inner world. The jealousy element is real, and it's actually a sign of how deeply they're already invested emotionally. When they see other people getting your attention, talking to you, making you laugh, something possessive rises in them. They don't like it. Not because they're controlling, but because in their mind they've already claimed you as theirs. They just haven't made it official yet. They want to show you off. The Emperor and King of Pentacles together create this energy of I want everyone to know you're with me. They take pride in who they're with, and you're someone they'd be genuinely proud to call theirs. They're already imagining introducing you to their circle, bringing you into their world. Here's what they're terrified to admit out loud. They think you might be out of their league. Yes, even with all their success and money and confidence in other areas, you have something they can't buy or build: mice and energy. presence, a soul quality that makes you rare. They've met plenty of attractive people, dated before, maybe even had serious relationships, but you're different, and they know it. What intimidates them most is your standards. They can sense you're not someone who settles. You've walked away from situations that weren't right, probably recently. You've raised your bar, and they're not sure if they meet it. They're not sure if they're ready for someone like you, someone who will require them to show up authentically, consistently, and emotionally available. The Queen of Cups energy shows they also sense your emotional depth and intuitive abilities. They might not know you're spiritually aware, but they feel something, like you can see through people, like you'd know if they were being fake or playing games. This keeps them honest, which is unfamiliar territory for someone who's used to having power and control in their interactions. At night, when they're in their own space, the kissing you while you sleep energy comes through Mealy's, this deep desire to be close to you in intimate, tender ways. Not just physical, though the attraction is definitely intense, but there's this caretaking, protective instinct emerging. They want to spoil you, provide for you, create a life with you that's elevated and beautiful. The wild times energy is present. They're definitely imagining the chemistry between you, the passion, the exploration. With the combination of material stability and adventurous energy, they're envisioning traveling with you, taking you places, experiencing life together in elevated ways. But here's the internal battle they're fighting. Their logical mind is telling them to be careful, to protect themselves, to not fall too hard too fast. Their heart and soul are saying, this is your person. Don't let them get away. The Eight of Wands shows which side wins. They're going to act. Soon, suddenly, when you least expect it, they're going to break through their own walls and make a move. What they won't tell you directly but desperately want you to know, they love you more than you realize. Even if you've just met or haven't met yet, there's a soul-level love already present. This is why it's a soulmate connection. The love exists before the relationship even begins. They're not used to someone loyal and genuine like you. Past experiences have made them cautious, maybe even cynical about finding real love. But you're shattering their skepticism without even trying. Just by being yourself, by having standards, by not chasing them or anyone else, you're proving that rare people actually exist. If you've hooked up with someone recently, side note, that person is in love with you too. But that's separate from this main energy. This reading is about someone you either know casually or haven't met yet. Someone whose presence is about to become very significant very quickly. The combination of the Emperor's authority and the vulnerable, almost shy energy around you specifically creates this fascinating dynamic. They're used to being in control, but with you they're willing to be vulnerable. They're willing to risk rejection. They're willing to show you parts of themselves they usually guard. And that's how you'll know this is different for them. When they let you see past the success, past the confidence, past the armor, when they show you their fears and hopes and genuine self, past when you'll understand the depth of what they feel. This person is falling, hard, fast, uncontrollably, and they're about to stop resisting it. The Death card appeared, and before you panic, understand what this means. Major transformation. A complete life transition. You're moving from one chapter into an entirely new era. The old version of your life, your patterns, your relationship experiences, all of that is ending to make space for what's coming. This isn't just about meeting someone. This is about your entire reality shifting. The Page of Pentacles and Four of Wands together show both financial growth on your end and celebration, stability, freedom entering your life. You're manifesting material success alongside this relationship. These two things are connected. Right now, behind the scenes, spiritual forces are working overtime. The Star card confirms your angels are watching, guiding, orchestrating. You have high-ranking spiritual protection. These aren't just generic guardian angels. You've attracted powerful spiritual beings who are specifically assigned to your journey. Past loved ones who've crossed over are also watching. You're being guided toward this connection and protected throughout the journey. Your spirit team saw everything you've been through. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every dark moment where you questioned if real love existed. They witnessed your strength when you were going through situations most people couldn't survive. You've been through things that would break others, yet you're still here, still believing, still maintaining standards. This is why they're bringing you someone worthy. In the coming weeks, you're going to notice energetic shifts. The Eight of Wands represents fast-moving energy. This isn't a slow burn situation. From the moment this person decides to act, things accelerate quickly. We're talking about rapid communication, sudden plans, swift progression from talking to spending time together, to establishing something real. The Six of Swords shows movement toward calmer emotional waters. If you've been healing from past pain, that healing is reaching completion. You're moving into a phase of peace, which is exactly when this person enters. The universe waited for you to heal before bringing them in, because this connection requires you to show up as your whole healed, powerful self. For those of you where distance is a factor, they're traveling to you, not in a long-distance relationship way, but in a I'm making the effort to be where you are way. They might live an hour or two away in a different part of the city, or they travel for work, but when they decide to pursue you, distance won't stop them. The timeline is 1 to 2 months maximum for the initial contact or meeting. For some of you already in contact with this person, 1 to 2 months until things shift into serious territory. The Eight of Wands doesn't allow for years of waiting. Like this is a sooner than you think energy. Here's what's going to surprise you: how generous they are. The King of Pentacles isn't stingy or hesitant with resources. When they care about someone, they spoil them. Expect surprise gifts, lavish experiences, trips to new places, exploring together. They want to show you a lifestyle you might not have experienced yet, and they get genuine joy from providing this for you. The Four of Wands indicates potential marriage on the table. This person is thinking long-term from the beginning. They're past the age and stage of casual dating. They're looking for their person, and when they recognize you as that, they'll move with intention toward building something lasting. Financially, both of you are elevating. It's not just them bringing abundance. You're also coming into your own success. The universe is matching you with someone on your level as you rise to that level. Your financial mindset is shifting. Your opportunities are expanding, and this relationship doesn't create dependence. It creates partnership between two people who are both abundant. What's clearing right now any remaining toxic patterns, people who were draining your energy, situations that were keeping you small. The Death card is eliminating what doesn't serve your highest path. You might have recently cut someone off, set a boundary, or walked away from something. This created the energetic space for this soulmate to enter. The transformation happening isn't just external. You're experiencing internal shifts. Raising your standards wasn't just about relationships. It was about how you see yourself. You're recognizing your worth, your power, your rarity. This energetic shift is precisely what's magnetizing this person to you. Don't be surprised when things unfold differently than you imagined. The universe has a specific plan here, and it's bigger than what your logical mind has envisioned. This person, this connection, the way it develops, and there's divine comedy in how perfectly it all aligns once you look back on it. An obstacle that's clearing your own skepticism or protection mechanisms. If you've been guarded, emotionally unavailable, or reluctant to hope for real love, those walls are coming down, not in a vulnerable way, but in an I'm ready to receive what I deserve way. The universe needed you to reach this point of readiness. Their obstacle that's clearing whatever's been holding them back from pursuing you. Fear, timing, logistics, emotional unavailability. So all of it is resolving. The Eight of Wands doesn't show up when people are still stuck. It shows up when they're about to move decisively. The dynamic between you is shifting from observation and distance to active pursuit and connection. From I wonder if they're interested to they're making it very clear they want me. From careful consideration to passionate action. What will surprise you most? The intensity, how quickly it feels right, how natural it is despite the powerful chemistry. This won't feel like work or effort. It'll feel like finally someone who matches your energy. Your role in this, stay focused on yourself. Don't chase, don't force, don't lower your standards to make it happen faster. The Wealthy Mindset card is reminding you to focus on your own elevation, your own abundance, your own life. Let them come to you. They will. Your other role, recognize it when it's happening. Don't doubt or dismiss it because of past experiences. This is different. When the signs show up, when this person makes their move, trust it. Let's talk about exactly what to watch for, because the signs are already starting to appear. Angel numbers are significant for you right now. If you're seeing 11, 11, 222, 333, or 444 repeatedly, your angels are confirming this message. These numbers are their way of saying, yes, this is real, trust what you're feeling, we're orchestrating this. Pay attention when these numbers appear, especially in moments when you're thinking about love or this person. The word ethereal keeps coming through. Either you have an ethereal quality to your appearance, something otherworldly, angelic, or uniquely beautiful about you, or the spiritual protection around you carries this ethereal energy. You might notice you attract people who comment on your vibe or energy without being able to articulate what it is. That's your spiritual team's presence around you. Nature signs, you might see repeated symbols through animals or natural occurrences. Us cardinals, butterflies, specific flowers appearing at meaningful moments. The universe communicates through nature, so stay aware of patterns. Technology and media signs are strong. Hearing songs that resonate with your situation, seeing their name pop up randomly, social media coincidences where you think of them and then see their post, or they view your story right after. These aren't accidents. They're confirmation that the energetic connection is active. Dreams could become significant. You might dream of scenarios that feel prophetic or experience dreams about this person before you've even met them. Your subconscious is tuning into the frequency of this connection. The star card indicates strong spiritual communication, and dreams are one channel for this. Physical synchronicities. You might randomly run into them, or if you haven't met yet, you'll be in the right place at the right time. You might hear their name repeatedly in unrelated contexts. These coincidences are actually divine coordination. Specific timing markers. Look at what happens around significant dates in the coming weeks. The Six of Swords indicates a shift from healing phase to new beginning phase. When you suddenly feel lighter, more hopeful, more open for, that's your sign. The energetic preparation is complete. How they'll reach out. It might be sudden and direct. A message you weren't expecting. An approach in person that catches you off guard. With the Eight of Wands, there's an impulsive quality to how they initiate. They might rehearse it in their mind for weeks, but when they finally act, it'll feel spontaneous. For those on social media, watch for increased interaction from someone, might have views, likes, finally sliding into DMs. For those meeting in person, it could be at a social setting through mutual connections, at a place you both frequent, or even a wrong place, right time scenario that feels destined. You'll feel the shift energetically before it happens physically. A sudden sense that something's about to change. Unexplained excitement or anticipation. This is your intuition, your spiritual awareness picking up on what's approaching. The Queen of Cups in your reading confirms you're psychic and intuitive. Trust what you sense. If something feels significant, it is. If someone gives you that this is different feeling, pay attention. Your spiritual sensitivity is one of your superpowers. What you should do while waiting: focus on your bag, as the cards say. Pour energy into your own success, your own goals, your own elevation. The Page of Pentacles is showing new opportunities in your career or finances coming in. Hearts, don't miss these, because you're focused on romance. Your personal success and this relationship are both important. Maintain your standards. The transformation you underwent to raise your bar wasn't for nothing. Don't backtrack or settle. This person is coming precisely because you decided you're done with less than you deserve. Stay in your feminine energy or your receptive energy. Let them pursue. Let them plan. Let them show effort. You've done your work, healing, growing, elevating. Now allow someone to show up for you properly. What you shouldn't do: don't chase. If you know who this person is, don't force the timeline or try to speed up what's unfolding. The divine timing is perfect even when it feels slow. Don't doubt your worth if they're taking time to approach eyes. Remember, you intimidate them in the best way. Don't lower your standards or compromise your authenticity to make someone comfortable. The right person loves you for exactly who you are. The timeline: 1 to 2 months for initial contact or shift. By the end of this season, things will look dramatically different. The Death card promises complete transformation of your current reality. This is happening soon. When you notice these signs stacking, angel numbers plus synchronicities, plus energetic shifts, plus this person showing up, you'll know it's all aligning. The universe is rarely subtle when something this significant is unfolding. Here's what I need you to understand. You're not meant for average, not in love and not in life. Everything you've survived, every person who underestimated you, every heartbreak that could have destroyed you, every moment you felt alone or wondered if you'd ever find your person, none of it was wasted. You were being prepared, refined, elevated into someone who could match the energy of the soulmate connection that's coming. Your angels saw everything. They saw you maintain your dignity when others would have crumbled. They saw you set boundaries when it would have been easier to settle. They saw you choose yourself repeatedly, even when it was painful, even when you doubted if it mattered. And they're about to show you exactly why it all mattered. This connection, this person, this isn't random. This isn't luck. This is divine orchestration. This is the universe saying, you've done the work, you've learned the lessons, you've raised your frequency, now receive what matches you. You're rare, that's not flattery. That's fact. You see deeper than most people. You feel more intensely. You operate on a frequency that most others can't access. That's why it's taken time to find your match. There aren't many people who can meet you where you are, but this person can. And they recognize what they've found. You're a spiritual powerhouse. Whether you fully understand your gifts or not, you carry serious spiritual energy. You heal people by walking into rooms. You shift atmospheres without trying. Your angels and guides aren't just watching minds. They're actively working on your behalf, clearing paths, orchestrating meetings, preparing your soulmate to be ready for you. This person sees you, really sees you. They recognize your intelligence, your depth, your strength, your beauty, and all of it. They're building courage to approach you because they know you're not someone to approach lightly. You require genuine, authentic, consistent effort, and they're preparing to give you exactly that. While you're in this energy of elevation and transformation, here's what you do. You keep choosing yourself. Keep focusing on your goals, your abundance, your peace. You don't chase anyone. Don't doubt your worth. Don't settle because you're tired of waiting. The wait is almost over, and it's about to make perfect sense why everything happened exactly when it did. Trust the timing. Trust yourself. Trust what's unfolding. You're exactly where you need to be. The signs are everywhere. Your angels are confirming. This person is on their way, and your life is about to transform in beautiful, unexpected ways. You're rare and you're ready. What's coming matches that. If this reading resonated with you, Leave a heart emoji in the comments so I know this message reached you at the right time. This melting another reading about what your soulmate wants to tell you but hasn't found the words for yet. I think you're going to love it. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm sending you so much love and light on your journey. Remember, trust divine timing. Stay in your power. What's yours will find you. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.